Hello, my wonderful AP Stat students. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you guys so much for doing your assignments the other day. Um, Everything looked well. Hopefully, you got your feedback on that last multiple choice question. That was a difficult question. That's one that gets a lot of students because of the fact of you're talking about sampling distributions, and the sample size was 64, but you were taking 100 samples of those 64, which means we're kind of getting close to a sampling distribution. Remember, the sampling distribution is a sample of all possible samples of 64. We didn't get that. We just got 100 of them. But because my sample size was 64, that's what determined the shape as well as the standard deviation of that sampling distribution. It looks like at some point I'm going to need to go over some definitions with you guys. I need you guys to be able to talk about exactly what the sampling distribution is, what does it find. Again, I think it's going to be things like that. They're going to test your knowledge May 22nd. Anything that you can look up, I don't think it's going to be on the AP test. And if it is, I don't think you're going to have time to do it. Today, what I want you guys to do, I've gone back to AP Classroom and I have assigned Unit 3 Progress Check. There are two parts. Now, you're going to see all the parts here because I have all the classes. But you guys have already done, or you already did the progress check for Unit 6, Parts A and B. There is a Unit 6, Part C. I don't know if we'll hit that or not, but I want to hit Unit 3. That has to do with the sampling, how you sample, bias, over coverage, under coverage, which those two words don't mean under coverage does, response bias, question bias, volunteering, SRS, stratified. That's what that Unit 3 is, the sampling and the different types. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, but I do think we need some freshen up. You guys don't worry about it counting you wrong, but don't just fly through it either. Really concentrate and really think about these things. I want you guys to try to get them right, and I want you guys to spend some time on it. It will benefit you in the long run. The answers are there with you, but you can't see them until you get done. But when you get done, you can see your answers. There's a button over there somewhere where you can move the answers over. Okay. I kind of wanted to show you guys, I asked you guys the question of which one of the three you thought was the most difficult. And I got tickled right there because 35 was for number 2, the arcade game. 35 was for number 1, and then 29 was for number 3. And that's pretty evenly distributed. So I don't know what I get from that other than I think each one of you guys thought that another one might be difficult. I did think it was interesting that number 1 and number 2 were actually previous questions off of the unit exams that I gave. It's funny how these guys are finding a lot of the questions that I've given for unit exams. It seems like. You can see from the responses down here, E was the most common answer, which was it wasn't the most common. D was the most common. I'm starting to get a lot of answers. So either you guys are talking or doing something else. D was the correct answer on that one. Again, I sent all that information. Hopefully I sent something to you and let you understand why it was wrong or what happened. Again, don't think anything different about it. That was a difficult question. You will find some of those difficult questions again today. I don't want to take a lot of your time talking to you. I just want you to hit these two. Unit 3, you'll have Part A and Part B. Each of them are 12 questions. There's 12 questions. I've calculated 27 minutes. According to AP, that's how long it should take you. I believe that'll be plenty of time. You typically get 2.25 minutes per question. No. Yeah, I think that's right, 2.25. Doesn't matter. You're not going to have multiple choice anyway, but I think it's just something that is a quick refresher. It's the easiest way, I think, for you guys to check your answer. And it's just a right or wrong, and it's just a lot easier, I think, for us to kind of get refreshed with those things, even though I know multiple choice is not on the test. So if there's any questions about these things, or you guys got something you're not too sure about, and I think all the answers are right. Um, when you get to come to me the classroom tomorrow, and we'll talk about them. Hopefully, I can help you clear your mind and help you at ease on those. I have gotten questions that I don't want to say questions like the one that's going to be on the AP test, but a format like it. There was a video I saw tonight about how you're going to upload and that type of stuff. I'm thinking your other teachers may send you that. I don't want to worry you that much about it because this is your last AP test. And so you're going to know the format and you're going to know everything about it by then. But as it does get closer and you guys still have questions about it, I'll find those videos and show them for you. But basically, it was telling you how you can just basically look at the question and what type of options you have to upload it back to it. Um, when that time limit comes up, you need to probably start uploading, and that's basically what it said. Because if you do not get it uploaded in time, you will not get scored, and so that's why they give you the 5 minutes to upload. So it countdown, and then it'll go red. I think is what they showed me, and when it goes red, you need to start uploading. All right. So that's all. 2 parts today. Now, guys, I'm going to give you 48 hours to get it done, more or less. I'm going to start it at midnight tonight. It's 10:43 right now. Some of you guys have been starting at midnight, but it's going to open up at midnight. And first and 0A, it's going to run until 8 o'clock Friday morning. And then it's not going to run anymore. Your course is, and I'm giving you points for this also. So you get it done, and I'm going to give you some points on it in the grade book, and it also counts as your attendance. So get into your AP classroom, log in, and you should see assignments in your AP stats classroom. You should see parts A and parts B, unit 3. Okay, 12 questions each. Again, I'm not too care if you're getting them right or wrong. I'm just trying to give you things that are going to help you succeed May 22nd. I do appreciate you guys that are working very, very hard for it. I think that's all I got for you. So appreciate you guys. Let me know. Check in tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow I'm going to run a classroom let's go from 1 to 2. That's been the time that I've been doing it. I didn't run one for you today. My algebra class they got on today, and we had to discuss a lot. We were doing sequences and series, and they kind of took a lot of time, but that's kind of you guys' fault because you're not getting on my classroom that much anyway. So I just said, well, heck with it. I got kids here right now, so they're the ones wanting help. So either you guys don't need me or don't need anything else, or you're going to town and you got what you need. So I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you sometime before this whole fiasco is over with, I hope. I miss you guys a bunch. I need a shave. I need a haircut. Getting bad. All right. Love you guys. See ya.